Hello good people, we have something pretty new to my channel. We have some gameplay footage going on for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for the Xbox 360. And in this I use a tactic called running knife, or knife running rather. This is on high rise in case you guys didn't see. So what knife running is, you basically spend the whole game just running around and knifing people. You try not to fire one bullet. Some people try not to use airstrikes. I do, however. But yeah. So the thing with knife running is, towards the beginning of the game it doesn't work that well because people are traveling in all different directions. So after the first couple of, as you guys can see right there, so after the first couple of minutes, this tactic will work pretty well. It also doesn't work that well on big maps, mainly because there tends to be a lot of camping on big maps, so it's hard to run and knife people if they're camping. Like, if people were camping in this map, I probably couldn't run up the middle. And I thought I knifed that guy, but apparently I didn't. My primary gun is the M16. My secondary gun is the Magnum, although I don't ever use those. My perks are Marathon, Cold-Blooded, and Commando. And for those of you that don't know what those are, Marathon is Unlimited Sprint. Cold-Blooded is invisible to UAVs, airstrikes, and thermal, making you practically invisible. And I just knifed that guy right there, and I think I'm going to knife that guy right there, yeah. And Commando allows you to leap great distances to knife people. I think I'm actually using Commando Pro, which basically just adds on that you can't take any damage from jumping off places. So when you're oh, knife two guys right there. So when you're doing this map on like Favala, which this tactic works pretty well on, you can jump off top of buildings to knife people and not take any damage. So I think I paused the game right now because I just used my UAV and I wanted to see where people are in a whole grand perspective. Yeah. So I'm running. You guys will see me run under the map a lot, because the best way that this tactic works is if you can get people from behind. Although I got that guy from the front. If you can, and I got my Predator missile. So if you can get behind the enemy, it tends to work better, because then they won't see you, because if you're running directly at them, chances are they'll shoot you, and you'll die if you're trying not to use a bullet. So I'm running some more, and I think I got a guy right here. Yep, and that gets me my airstrike. But then I got shot by some guy in the elevator. So I decided to call in my airstrike, but it turns out that the enemy had a counter UAV, I believe, or something. Pretty sure it was a counter UAV. So I decided to put it away, and I think I pull it out later though. I tried to go kill those guys in the elevator, but then I got shot, as you guys can see, running head-on with someone. You will probably not win. So then I call in my airstrike finally. I don't think I really picked a strategic place to put it. I think I just picked a random spot, and I really wanted to be strategic. I could have waited till someone on my team got a UAV, but I actually did end up killing someone. And there's a guy right there, and this is where Cold-Blooded really comes in handy, because he cannot see me on the map, he cannot see me coming, and I leap and knife him. I think when I told this to one of my friends, they asked me why I didn't use lightweight, which basically makes you run faster, and I said that because the best way to be stealthy and not be seen on the map is to be invisible. So that's what Cold-Blooded does. It makes me pretty much invisible, unless of course someone had like a heat beat sensor on, and then they would see me. And as you guys see right there, that was a prime example of why running head-on to someone from a far distance away will not work. So I finally call in my Predator missile, and I think I just barely get this guy right between the two pieces of steel hanging. And there's this other guy who tries to duck down and get people, but I see him and knife him. And he actually had a kill streak going, so I hope he was pretty disappointed. And I lost my train of thought. I was going to talk about something, then I forgot. This tactic is pretty fascinating, because you have to find creative ways to be stealthy if you're not going to be firing any bullets. And I think you guys will see my creativeness coming a little bit later. and I see a guy right there, and I try to get to him, but the copier gets in my way. So I knife him, and there's another guy right there, and a cubicle got in my way, but I knifed him, got UAV, and then got shot. So I used my UAV, and now probably would have been a good time to use my airstrike. So I see a guy run up there, so I decide to take the stairs, and there he is right there. Hop up here, get one, there's a second guy right there, but he shoots me. Yeah, again, prime example of running directly at someone. So it's good to try to get them from behind, or get them coming around a corner. It's also good to just keep running. And I see a guy run into the other elevator, I get him, there's a second guy in there, I thought I get him, but then I realized I didn't, but then I get him right there, and I get shot from behind right as I go to kill that guy. So now I'm running again, running. Spend a lot of time running. What else do you guys want me to talk about? I see a guy running right there, so I decided to go this way, get him around the corner, but he gets shot by someone, and right there, some guy shooting at me, and I can't run directly at him, so I decide to go around the corner. There's a guy right there, he shoots at me, so I decide to run around the corner, and I actually decide to try to get this guy from behind, as this is, again, a prime example of how getting behind the enemy works very well with this tactic. And there he is, I knife him right there, and I think I have a couple more knives in this game before this game is over. Yep, there's one right there, knife him. I'm thinking going around there, and I see two guys right there, so I decide to kind of duck behind here for a second, and then I get one, turn around, and I get the other. So that's also another helpful hint. If you're in a situation where two guys are running at you, if you can hide, or even one guy or three guys, however many it is, if you can kind of hide behind something for a couple seconds, and you don't fire at them, chances are that they will just keep running at you, and then you get the timing down right, and you turn the corner, and right as they're turning the corner, you knife them, as you guys saw above there. But then I got shot by two guys because I ran directly at them. Oh, I don't think I told you guys what I was filming with. So I am filming with the Flip Ultra HD. I'm not using a video capture card. And that actually works out pretty well, so if you guys have that, I recommend trying that. And I think the game ends, yep, game ends right there. I think I go 19 and 9. If you guys like this whole video gameplay footage thing going on, leave a comment below and let me know, and I'll try to do some more of this and maybe give you guys some helpful hints on how you guys can improve of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But until then, guys, take care.